There is no easier cheesecake than a no-bake cheesecake. They're just as delicious, some might even say even more. So you just have to try this no-bake Oreo mint cheesecake. G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. All these ingredients in one recipe, it just has to be a winner. It is so easy, but it's so delicious. So join me today as I make my version of an Oreo mint cheesecake. Now we're going to start this recipe off with the Oreo cookies. Now I've got about 25, basically 2 packets worth, or 2 sleeves worth. And there's 2 ways you can do it, or 3 ways really. You can use a blender, you can use a food processor, but I prefer to do it the old fashioned way, which lets out some frustrations by using a wooden rolling pin. And we're just going to smash them up until we get to small little pieces. Okay, so once they're all smashed up, we're going to place them into a bowl, just like so. And this is going to act like the glue for the base, so we're going to place in about 1/4 cup of melted butter. And simply give it a good mix to combine, just so all those Oreos are coated in the butter. Next I've got a lined and greased springform pan, so just place our base mixture in the base of that. And just flatten out our base so it's all nice and even. And you have complete coverage. And also just pack it down nice and firmly. And once it's all nice and firm, we're going to place this into the fridge while we get started on the cheesecake filling. Okay, so next for the main ingredient, the cream cheese. Now I'm going to use 680 grams or 24 ounces of softened cream cheese. And when I say softened, I've let it sit at room temperature for about half an hour just to soften up. And then to that, I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of powdered or icing sugar. And we're going to mix this for about 3 to 4 minutes until it's nice and creamy and well combined. Okay, now that that's all nice and creamy, I'm going to pour in 2 cups of heavy cream or thickened cream or whipping cream, or even double cream, just some sort of nice, well, cream. And mix it through for a couple of minutes until it's well combined. Okay, once nice and creamy, I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of peppermint extract. Now this part is completely optional, but because we're doing a peppermint flavour, I'm going to add some green food colouring, just to make it look the part. So just about 5-6 drops of that, and then mix it through to combine. And lastly, I'm going to add in about another 10 Oreos that I've also just quickly crushed up. And just crush them up the same way you did the first lot. And just mix them through just for a second or so, just so they're all the way through, but they don't take over the colour. And that's enough. Now with our base all set, all we have to do now is simply pour on our cheesecake filling. And as an added bonus, I'm just going to place some extra Oreos just on the outside like so. Now once done, just simply place it into the fridge for a good couple of hours to completely set. And there we have it, and how simple and easy was this cheesecake to make. No baking, but just as delicious. Let's be honest, Oreo by themselves already taste fantastic, but when you throw in that cream cheese, and let's not forget that wonderful mint taste, and the texture is just fantastic. You have that smooth, creamy cream cheese mixed in with a crunchy Oreos. And when you put all that in one neat little package like this, it tastes simply delish. So if you love cheesecake, you love Oreo, and definitely love mint, well, this is a must-try recipe because I know that you will love it. So thank you for watching this episode of Todd's Kitchen. As always, I'll leave a list of ingredients down below, as well as links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Home Handy Hints channel. And please do me a massive favour by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe.